Hey, this is Pastor Michael Urisha, and I want to invite you to hit that like and subscribe button and drop us a comment if you will. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you receive all of our updates. God bless you. Come on, let's get to the Word.
Now, I love how God sets up stories in this Bible. Watch this. Y'all remember the Samaritan woman? We talked about that a few weeks ago, John chapter 4. The only place that Jesus teaches about worship was a Samaritan who they were despised by the Jews, and she was a woman, just a little higher than some of the farm animals. I'm just telling you what it was like in the first century. But Jesus chose to reveal worship to a Samaritan woman. So don't ever be surprised who God chooses to reveal revelation to. Watch now. By the way, he did not share that with religious folk. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verses 27 and 28. It starts out with my two favorite words. What's my two favorite words? But God chose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. He chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong. God chose the lowly things of this world and the despised things and the things that are not to nullify the things that are. Come on, is there anybody in this house that's foolish, weak, and lowly? I'm telling you, you're in the right place. So this whole scene, watch the characters here. With Mary at the feet of Jesus, it took place in the house of Simon the Leper, with Lazarus, who is freshly risen from the dead, being present. Oh, there's a whole lot in there, y'all. First of all, just the thought of Simon the Leper being present kept most of the religious people away. He was a repellent. You see, listen. Sin repels the religious folk. The drunk is repelled by religious folk. The prostitute is repelled by religion. The homosexual, I'm trying to help somebody right here, is repelled. But those are the very people that attracted Jesus. My Bible says he came to seek and save the lost. That's the Jesus I serve. Pastor, well, that's why I hang out at the nightclub, because I want to. No, listen. Back up, Bo. Listen. When Jesus went to the nightclub, Jesus didn't change. The nightclub changed. Please don't use that as some lame excuse why you have to go down to the corner tavern. Please. The religious folk have no interest in participating with rubbing shoulders with the lepers in that day. They were more interested in their country club environment. When a leper walked down the street, the religious folk cried out, "Unclean, unclean." They switched sides of the street. When Jesus was there, he said, "Come to me and let me sup with you." No social distancing with Jesus. Come on, somebody. Jesus hugged them. Jesus healed them. You see, the law condemns, grace heals. Religion despises, relationship loves. Fear says, "Not me." Faith says, "Here am I, Lord, send me." You see, religious folk walked away from the leper. Jesus walked to the leper. Jesus was dining with a leper and a dead man. He was just raised from the grave. That was the environment and the audience for this epic display of worship. So like Lazarus, has God raised anybody in this building from death? Has he raised you from the guttermost, like we sang, and put your feet on the uttermost? Has he delivered anybody from the death of drugs? Or called any of you from a tomb called alcoholism, or a life of promiscuity? In other words, he called you out of the tomb that already smelled like death. And he said, honey, come forth. Throw off those grave clothes. Is there anybody in here like Simon? You were a leper. Your sin was as scarlet, like leprosy. Come on, Judah, what's my two favorite words? But God cleansed you by the blood of the Lamb, and now you've been made as white as snow. You were filled with guilt and shame, but one touch from the Master's hand, you have been made clean. Come on, church. Is there anybody here like Mary? Now filled with humility, understanding this amazing grace, how sweet the sound, and having a heart of overflowing gratitude, willing to assume the position of a servant and kneeling at the feet of Jesus, who understands how high, how wide, how deep his love and his forgiveness is for us. Anybody in this house understand that? Well, I got good news for you all. You're in the right place. You're in the right environment with the right audience to worship him with reckless abandonment. Come on, somebody.
To every nation, to every generation, to all creation, to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. To every nation, every generation, to all creation, to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. Go beyond every nation, generation, all creation.